What's your breakdown on how exactly you see Crawford versus Spence playing out?
Crawford versus I'm 50-50 on it. If I'm going to go away, though, I'm very, very big on Derek's system, Derek James' system, as a trainer, as a teacher. The way that he installed Errol Spence is one of the few fighters that fights humans the exact way he hit the pads. There's nothing exaggerated, there's nothing minimized. He fights people the same exact way you see him on pads. You have to big that up, especially in this day and time, because you watch so many people do the da-da-da-da-da-da, and then when they get in a fight, you're like, oh, man, they just disappear. They don't even give you half of it. That right there goes to show some credit even to Spence. I mean, his concentration game. That means the information that he's taking from Derek is not leaving when he goes home. That means they're not just working in the gym. That means there's film study going on. That means during workouts, the workout is being stopped saying, You see what I mean? That's why that's not being done right. Look at the space in between your feet. That's almost like blasphemous to say the fighters in the gym. What you mean the space in between my feet? Because if you ask somebody what's good footwork, they'll say Sugar Ray Leonard or Muhammad Ali shuffle. Good footwork is just, can you step to your left? Can you step to your right? Can you step forward? Can you step backwards? Effectively. Not just do, I'm talking about with intent and can be victorious going either way. That's good footwork, and to me, that's what Errol Spence and Derek remind me of together. Like, you know what I mean? Being a complete fighter. Yeah, he may not be fancy, he may don't do all that shucking job and stuff, but you put a shucking and jobber in front of him, to me, he'll beat him 7 days out the week.
Is there anything
you can see it for constant consistency from W. James training, because you can see it in Jamel Charlo and most recently Frank Martin, right?
I'm very big on Frank. Yeah, I don't know what about you. You can definitely see it in Jamel. The reason why I went right to Frank is because he's younger. He's coming under them. So for me to see that in a younger guy, and it's almost like the exact same tactics. That was a very good sign. Did Errol sign him? Yeah. Is he managing or something like that?
He's a promoter.
He's the promoter. Even better. Like, that was a very good. And that kid is serious about the craft. He's serious about his training. And at least from what I see, we all see him from outside. From what I'm seeing, man, he's fighting. Is he really fighting that kid?
Chris Colbert? I wanted to ask you about that. How do you kind of see that playing out?
It's a good fight, but I would go with Frank.
Stoppage or decision?
Maybe stoppage. Because I look at it like, I believe Frank would beat that kid Colbert just lost to. Easy. Stylistically, I think that style is made for Frank. And it depends on how Colbert come back from the victory, because he's a good, spunky, he talk a lot of shit, and he even talk shit about me. But once again, I'm into the craft. You see how I don't judge him because he said what he said about me and Beyonce. I'll go back to the craft. My opinion doesn't come from nothing else but the craft. Stylistically, I think Frank would beat him.
Rel is training him now.
Who?
Rel
is training who?
Colbert.
Oh, that's Philly. Hold on, man. Let's recheck that. Hold on, I know Rel was training him.
Rel's in camp with him now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Rel going to add a lot to his game, man. And he may need a lot added to his game, because last time it wasn't enough. In my opinion, he lost to a fighter that he's better than. And right there, when that happens, that's a tragedy. Because I forgot who said his custom motto when he said, to lose to somebody that's not even better than you is one of the worst things ever. And to me, Corey lost to somebody that he's better than. He may have an off night, but to me, what I was impressed with the most about him, after the fight, it wasn't no excuses. He didn't, he gave it up. He said the guy, whether he had excuses or not, you didn't hear about it. So you got to give him credit for that. And then you have to also give him credit for coming back off his first defeat, fighting Frank. That's serious shit, man.
And he
moving up in weight. Oh, come on, man. See, even if I may think he's going to lose, you got to respect the man in him. Shout out to Chris Colbert for even stepping up after a defeat. That means he wants to get his momentum back. He wants to show people he's better than what they think. But like I said, if him and Frank fought, I would go with Frank by stoppage.
Is there anything Chris could kind of do to, kind of negate some of the things that Frank is really good at?
Yeah, because Chris is fast, and he's awkwardly fast too, which means he sprints with his speed. 1 minute he's in, 1 minute he's out, and he punches from all angles very well. I think, you want to know something? Also, I think Frank would beat Chris, but I still think Chris can be world champion. He may just can't be it, in my opinion, from Frank, but he could be it from maybe someone else to have a title. This boxing shit is crazy, man. Styles make fights. That's how Helenius got here. Helenius lost to Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington lost to Adam. Adam beat Gerald Washington. Helenius lost to Gerald. Now Helenius is here because he stopped Adam twice. Boxing is a beautiful thing.